Welcome back, traders. Today we do need to talk about Bit Digital. So the last few videos have been about Bit Farms and its phenomenal run up in the last few days. Bit Digital, however, is performing some actions that are cause for concern, or at least they have me concerned as an investor, someone that has thousands of shares of this stock. So we've talked about the share dilution before, which you can see here. This is the 1-year chart for outstanding shares on macro trends. Back in September of 2022, there were only 55 million shares of outstanding for Bit Digital, and today there are 89 million. Get the calculator out. I already have it up here. That is over 1.5 times more shares than there were a year ago. So that's share dilution. So it's basically a 50% increase of shares from last year. That's not good. That's diluting our value as well. The other thing that is concerning is that October of this year, Bit Digital sold 422 Bitcoin, which takes their HODL down to 551. That is significant. They sold 378% of the Bitcoin they mined this month. So they sold 3 times the amount of Bitcoin they mined in October, which is very concerning, making me wonder. I mean, Hut did it as well, but Hut also wasn't in a great position, and they have way more of a HODL. So this is concerning. This is the highest number out of any of the miners in terms of how much they sold this month, and that is concerning. I don't like that. These are some red flags I've got right now this month. So the other thing that's concerning me is their hash rate. Their hash rate has been pegged at 2 for quite a long time. If we go back here, this is from November of 2022. This is also from Compass Mining and their roundup from 2022. You'll notice that the hash rate is in a different metric here. It's in pH. Over here, it's in EH. We go to Google. pH is a quadrillion. EH is quintillion. So pH has 15 zeros. EH has 18 zeros on it. So basically, this 1,000 is equal to being 1.0 on this scale. So with that in mind, Bit Digital had 1.3. Their hash rate was 1.36 just over a year ago, and this year it's 2, and it's been at 2 for quite a while now. Compared to Bitfarms, that was at 4.2 and is today at 6.3, with plans just released to double that. Now, Bit Digital is going to need to bring in some hash rate to stay viable as an investment for me. The one thing that is keeping me feeling confident about Bit Digital for now is the fact that it is getting big investments from places like Invesco, and this is as of September 30th of 2023. Big moves in Invesco on multiple accounts for Invesco. BlackRock is still increasing its holdings as of September 30th as well. So that is also good in my mind and gives me some hope that they will be able to grow their way out of this. The other thing that keeps me hopeful for Bit Digital is that if you subscribe to the Sage Tracker on Webull, you can see that in the past 2 quarters, there has been quite a lot of buying activity by institutions for Bit Digital, and that has been really good in Q2 and Q3 of 2023. I expect that to probably continue, and it can continue to rise with other Bitcoin miners. Also, the most important thing is that if you subscribe to the Sage Tracker on Webull, not sponsored by Webull, I just like the Sage Tracker. I think it's very interesting to see. BlackRock, their cost basis for the shares of Bit Digital they have is $2.98. The current price of Bit Digital is not $2.98, it's $2.62. So that's 30 cents or 40 cents of runway there almost. Investco, their cost basis for their shares is $3.13. So that is upside from where we currently are. That is upside from where my cost basis is. So I am feeling decently good about that. But I do need to see Bit Digital. I do need to see Bit Digital to grow if I'm not going to seriously consider selling it at $3 given the metrics of the last few months off of their stock, which saddens me because I do like this stock. I have made money with this stock, but I don't like this specifically, and it gives me concern about the future profitability of this company and its standing in the halving. Now, with BlackRock and Investco, those two companies, and State Street basically backing them, I'm not super scared. I mean, Vanguard's in there too, but I don't like some of the metrics I'm seeing in regard to their Bitcoin hodl as well as their hash rate for the last few months, and they really need to improve that to keep me interested, anyways, for me personally. So again, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and look into these stocks the best you can and come to your own conclusions. That's just my opinion on Bit Digital with the recent information